Hello everyone, I'm George Taylor from Imaginerding, coming to you from Universal Orlando City Walk, I guess. Very windy day. Second theme park visit of the new year. I hit SeaWorld earlier to ride Mako. Now I am here at Universal Studios. I'm going to try to do what I'm calling the Express Pass Challenge. I've got the Premier Universal Pass, which affords me a free express pass to each attraction that offers one after 4 o'clock every day. Just one ride per attraction, but still, that can be a time saver. So I'm gonna see how many of these I can get done at Islands of Adventure and Universal during this trip. Since most time the park's open 4 till 9, means it can only be done after 4 o'clock, usually until 9, so I've got a 5-hour window to try to complete these. A few of these I won't do, but we'll talk about those later. Now I just got to get inside the park. I'm in the port of entry, and I've talked about this on lots of other videos. I love this area of Islands of Adventure. I'm going to try to go, I think, counterclockwise around the park, hitting the Incredible Hulk first. I brought my bag with me, so I've got to take advantage of the lockers, which are, at least they're free, but you got to put everything in the locker before you can ride some of the attractions. So add a little bit of time. Usually I only come to the parks with my cell phone, and that's it. But this time I want to see what kind of challenge I can do and what we can see. So right now it is 3:52. Should be plenty of time to make it over to Hulk, get in line, and start the Express Pass, and we'll keep up with the time. Got in line at 4 o'clock. Actually was in line about 4 minutes till 4. Universal's a little bit different from Disney. They did not let you go in before 4 o'clock. We had to stand and wait. That's okay. I was on the coaster by 4:10 and off the ride and had my stuff by 4:15. Now I am skipping Storm Force Accelerator because it's got a 5-minute wait, so the Express Pass isn't going to do me any good right now. I will say that I absolutely detest the Incredible Hulk coaster, and I'm only riding it for this video. It's just not a fun coaster to me. The over-the-shoulder restraints just bash my ears, and I don't like the tighter curves. I'm a big fan of coasters like Mako that give you a lot of airtime. Sorry, shook me up a little bit. So let's see what's next. I've got something new and exciting. I've never done Dr. Doom's Fearfall drop before. I'm taking one for the video, for the team, for something like that. Not a big fan of the drop towers. This thing gets stuck a lot, but it's got an express lane, so I'm gonna do it. Wow, I need to pay attention. I've never been here before. So I just finished Dr. Doom's Freefall. That was a first for me. I have never done this one before. It's okay, it's just a drop ride, no big deal. I was hoping it was gonna go up behind me, but it doesn't look like it did. Got in line at like 4:19 and was off of it, and I'm out here in front of it by 4:24. So far, 2 rides in less than 30 minutes at Universal using the Premier Pass. Now I'm off to do the Amazing Spider-Man.
Well, everything's okay down under the table.
Okay. Apparently, we're now going live to Newscopter 4.
I'm in line for Spider-Man, the Amazing Spider-Man, and if you've watched any of my videos or read anything, you know this is probably the best attraction in the world. Rise of the Resistance is close, but I still think this one has the total package, the total feel, something like that. I got in line at like 4:26, and it's a posted 35-minute wait. So let's see. I mean, I've gone through most of the hallways. I should be up in the low zone pretty quick. Let's see.
Doc Ock on the loose. This could be the most dangerous night of my life. And yours. Be careful. Nice shades.
Spider-Man! Please now. Things are just starting to...
Just finished the Amazing Adventures of Spider-Man, and again, that is one of my favorite rides. Posted wait time was 35 minutes, and I got in line about 4:26. It's 4:41, so 15 minutes. So that's attraction number 3 done. Yeah, Hulk, yeah, 3. So I skipped one. I am gonna skip a few rides today simply because it's a little bit chilly to do some of the water rides like Bluto's Bilge Rats and the Ripsaw Falls. A little bit too much for them. So heading off through Toon Lagoon as a pass through to get to my next attraction. And I might spend more time actually walking in this park than waiting in line, but that's okay. As you're walking through Toon Lagoon, don't forget to check out all the little details. They are everywhere, on the ground, in the buildings, in the signs, and check out this video I did all about the hidden details of Toon Lagoon. Just passed by Ripsaw Falls. I'm not gonna do a water ride today. It's a little too chilly. I'm gonna put my jacket on soon. But it was a 10-minute wait, so it actually wouldn't have been any good to use the express queue. You would have gotten on in just a few minutes anyway. So it would have been a very short wait for that one as well. That's all on. I think the next one is Kong. I got on the line at Kong at 4:46 and it posted a 45-minute wait. I'm at the first turn in the hallway. I think a lot of people who've ridden this before will know what I'm talking about. Probably a little bit more than a 15-minute wait, but we'll see. We'll see how many we get done in this challenge. Just finished Kong Skull Island, or Skull of Kong Island, something like that. Ridden it a handful of times. I enjoyed it. It's okay. Not a big fan of the tram-style coaster rides that they do here at Universal. Like Fast and Furious is the worst ride in the world, I guarantee you. So got in line about 4:46. It is 5:16 right now. That's the longest wait I've had so far. A little bit longer of a ride than the other ones. And the past 2 times I've done Kong, there's been a technical glitch in the last speed tunnel before you see the big reveal at the end. So, yeah. Okay, passing the Jurassic Park building behind me. I'm not going to do that one. I'm not getting wet, it's too cold. Let's do this again during the summer and see. Okay, hold on, I'm going to turn the camera around. Can you guys see Hogwarts up there? Yeah. So we're heading to Hogwarts for our next destination. And I got to keep my eye open because they've been doing a lot of construction here at Islands of Adventure, getting prepared for the new Jurassic Park coaster that's coming. All right, let's head over to go do Harry Potter. As I mentioned, they do have a lot of walls here in the Jurassic Park area. Scary dinosaurs. Because they are redoing this area completely. So this is a brand new walkway. You're missing the buildings on the other side. Completely different area to be in. Lots of walls. They just diverted us past the old walkway. The bridge takes you from the Jurassic Park area over to the Lost Continent, circumventing the Harry Potter stuff, the Wizarding World. I think they're doing something with the projection or setting up the show for the evening, which throws a little bit of a kink in my plans, just a little bit. I have to do a little bit of backtracking, so I have to add that in, but so far, I mean, I've done 4 attractions in 1 hour and 15 minutes, and that's not too bad. I can't think of the last time I did anything like that at Disney World, or any of the Disney parks. As I mentioned, I had to backtrack a little bit to get into Hogsmeade. Hold on, I'm gonna flip you around. Yeah, that castle is spectacular. It is a wonderful castle. They're setting up for the show and I'm in the wrong line. Need to go the other way. So Hogwarts is at a 55-minute wait. Let's see how long the Express Pass takes us. The expected wait time for the Forbidden Journey was 55 minutes. I was in line by 5:30, on the ride by like 5:40, and off of it very quickly. So it's working out so far, and we just did a ton of people here. Making my way to the Hogwarts Express. Just had to fight through the Harry Potter crowd and make my way out of the land. I love it, but it's so crowded. So now we're going to take the Hogsmeade Express, which states a 45-minute wait. What happened? Oh, I went the wrong way. So let's see how fast the Express Pass does for me on this one. So far in 2 hours, I've done 5 attractions, which is pretty awesome. I love that you can hear that coaster. That is fantastic. I do love Hagrid's Motorbike Adventure. 90-minute wait today, not going to wait for it. Probably will come online with the Express Pass sometime next year is my assumption. Or they'll open up something else big, another coaster. But about to go into Hogwarts. I mean the station. Wow. Made it over to Universal. Just left King's Cross Station. Got in line about, what, 10 till? I was on the ride at 6, and it's 6:05, 6:08. So, not too bad. Now I just need to find my way into... Here we go. I'm a muggle. It takes me a little bit of time to find Diagon Alley. Let's go inside. So pay attention to the noises as you walk in. You hear the bricks? This place is so pretty at night. So lovely. So I'm gonna head over to the Escape from Gringotts, one of my favorite rides here. Except I gotta use a locker this time, which adds a little bit more time to it. But I'm just walking and talking in case the dragon goes off, which should be like in a few minutes, but I don't want to wait. So what's nice about living here, I can come and see the dragon anytime I need to. Just finished Escape from Gringotts. Got to check my watch. It's 6:45. That was a fairly long ride. I think it had broken down before I got on it. Not quite sure. Took a little while. I was out of there probably like, what, 6:10, 6:15 is when I started. So that one was about a half hour. The posted wait time was well over 70 minutes as well. So it looks like it's about a third of the wait time is what I'm experiencing. There's the night bus. All right, so I still got some rides at the front of the park I need to do, and I've got to make some judgments. I love The Simpsons, but you know, The Simpsons, it's the same amount of time no matter when you ride it based on what the posted wait time is, sorry. So many people, I got to focus on which way I'm walking, which way I'm going. All right, I think I'm gonna head towards Men in Black, Alien Attack. Let's see. I do love the Men in Black building, the architecture, the throwback to the World's Fair. Really nice. Oh, it's a 10-minute wait time. That's not very long at all for this ride. That's a surprise. Okay, so in my mind, I'm gonna forego that one. But I love it, I gotta do it. Wind is picking up now. Just did Men in Black Alien Attack. Took me less than 10 minutes to get through the line. Spend more time sort of waiting for them to scan my express pass than anything else. It's been pretty crowded here tonight, but I've been able to get through things most quickly. It's a 20-minute wait for The Simpsons, so that really doesn't count towards anything. It would be you would wait that long, more or less, even with an express pass, because of the queue and the pre-show and the actual show itself. So, gonna make my way over to E.T. and then back towards Transformers, and maybe Rip Ride Rocket, and see how much time it is. But right now it's 7:04, so 3 hours in the park, and I've done 7 or 8 attractions. I gotta count. It's pretty good.
Goodbye, Izzy, Ethan, and my friend, Israel, Ellie, Ren, Nia.
With the music in the background, it's still the holiday season here at Universal. I thought this was a great spot to do part of the video. Just got finished with the E.T. attraction. I love that ride. I ride it every time I'm in the park when I can make it back here. It was a 30-minute wait, and the Fastpass let me in on maybe waited 5 minutes. Well, including the pre-show, it's a 10-minute wait altogether. So not too bad. So that was number 9 for the evening, and it's like 7:15 or 7:20. So not too bad for the evening as a whole. Next up is Transformers. All right, let's go check out that one. It's almost at 10 o'clock at night. No, it's almost 8 o'clock at night, and I've done 10 attractions at this point in time. That's really darn good for 4 hours in the park. I gotta figure out what else I want to do. I don't want to do Rip Ride Rocket this evening. Don't have my glasses strapped for the coasters, and they won't let me ride it without one, so I know, what am I gonna do? Whoa! I think we're gonna go take a look at the Christmas lights real quick before, oh, Mummy. I gotta do Revenge of the Mummy. Yeah, I love that one. All right, let's go take a look at some of the lights here. I never get to come down this area. It's usually blocked off. This is really, really cool. Nice. I like the details back here. They usually have a stage set up and they don't, so this is really nice to be over here. Finnegan's, my second favorite pub in Florida. Ask me what my first favorite one is, I might tell you. Okay, so there we go. The Mummy. Gonna have to go get a locker. I just did Minions. I haven't done Minions in 3D in a while. Actually, I haven't done it since they changed it and took out the 3D. So it's just Minions Mayhem at this point in time. And it's okay. Same old, same old. Not much different. That one took me a little bit longer. That was a 20-minute wait. Post wait was 30, but they weren't really doing the express pass like they do with normal rides. They were sort of funneling everybody into the same ride much earlier, which was kind of strange. So it didn't save me much time. The problem with using the express pass for a lot of the film-based shows in the simulator is they're not people eaters. So it's a set time no matter what. It's going to be guaranteed a 15 to 20 minute wait no matter how long if you're express pass because you're waiting. So it's hard to do that challenge. It's more fun to see how quickly you can do the larger rides. All right, I haven't seen this yet. So here is the Bourne Stunt Spectacular. This looks really good. Unfortunately, I never got to do the Terminator attraction. This looks nice. I like how they did the front of this building. That's pretty cool. Let me see if I can recap the rides I did. I did Incredible Hulk, Dr. Doom's Free Fall, Spider-Man, Kong, Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey, the Forbidden Bench as I call it. And then I did the Hogwarts Express, Escape from Gringotts. It's getting pretty crowded here as well. Then I did Men in Black Attack, then E.T., then I did, Transformers, then I did The Mummy, and finally ended up with Minions. So Minions was the only like stage show or film ride that I saw, basically, or that I experienced. It's a good night to get all those in. Feels like it was a good bang for my buck, so to speak, and I enjoyed it. Wanted to hang out for a few minutes and talk, avoid the crowds as I walked out towards the parking structure. You know, this is something I've wanted to do for a while. Call it the After 4 Challenge to see what I can get done after 4 o'clock using the Express Pass that comes with my Premier Annual Pass here to Universal Studios, Florida. I did 11 attractions. I skipped a few. The parks are open until 10 tonight instead of 9, so I could have hit a few more. I enjoyed it. It was a fun experience. We've got a group of a bunch of people that all have express passes. You could get a lot done if you wanted to. It's going to get pretty loud as I walk on to the security hub, as I like to call it. I have to admit, I love how Universal does security. Wish Disney did something more like this. So one thing you'll hear me say about Universal is how they move guests through security. They've got airport-style scanners and metal detectors. It's quick. I'm usually not in line at Universal for more than a few moments, if that, compared to, it feels like you're stuck in a Disney bag check line for 20 minutes before you get into the park. As I glide on the moving sidewalk, there I am, wanted to think about E.T. Not a lot of people head to that side of the park and experience the E.T. attraction, but I got to admit, it's pretty amazing. And when you ride it and you think about the history of dark rides and what everybody does, it's pretty astounding for what it is. And the animatronics and the effects that they had back in the time when they debuted it. But the next time you ride it, think about Peter Pan's flight at the Magic Kingdom or Disneyland. That was obviously the big influence on Steven Spielberg to create this. So many similarities, like flying out over the town and the city, the warp tunnel to get to E.T.'s planet. It's pretty neat to see that, and I love it. Like I said, every time I'm here at the Universal, I try to ride the E.T. adventure whenever possible. So do you use the Express Pass at Universal? Do you have one? What do you think about the Express Pass versus the Fastpass system at Disney or any of the other parks that you might visit? Leave me a comment, let me know. I'd love to hear from you. I'm George Taylor from Imaginerding, and I hope to see you in the parks.